Love me a good cult. In the Hinterlands. In a big old castle. Fort? Fort. Yes, big fort. Hello! Hi!
There are Inquisition soldiers even here.
Yes.
I told you we would...
I know you.
You do?
They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven.
That's true.
But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I'm really not the Herald, but...
I am not the Herald of Andraste.
As I suspected. Stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
What does your cult believe in?
This cult? What are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Thank you.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
That is never gonna happen, but I like your optimism. 100%. I love an optimistic cult about bringing...
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're worshipping the breach to try to appease it. It's interesting, too, that she was like,
My lady.
let's see if you... That is not who I want to talk to. Let's see if, like, you can bend the rift to your, like, to the Maker's will kind of thing. And it's like... It's an interesting way that she worded that, not gonna lie. Also, I do like it that the rift never opened up demons until, like, at this point. Some of the rifts are interesting, right? You've got some rifts that have demons at all times. Like, the demons are just out and about, poking around. They're having fun, and others don't actually start spewing demons until the mark gets closer to them. I've found that to be interesting. No, no, no. Stop him. Stop it, Genevieve. Thank you, darling. And then this. I love the an applause at the end. Hold on, wait for it. Okay, no applause, but you heard the like they were all in shock. I love that because it's like so far away from where we are, but like you kind of wonder if everybody was kind of like standing right at that opening watching it all happen and being like at the same time, and like you can imagine all these culty people just kind of here and like you almost like I wonder if there were some of them like poking their head like right around here and like peeking out and looking and watching. The things that you kind of like headcanon as you go through these games is always fun. Well, the things I headcanon. Let's see. We are going to loot everything. A simple pendant. I love this bow. I love the scheme that we picked for it. It looks so good. That makes me so happy. Now, Solus, you said you sensed an artifact of your people. I have good news. I know where it is. Queen Asha of Antiva. There are those who believe the tale that Antiva owes its independence to the looming threat of the crows. Yet this story, largely spread by the crows themselves, is no more credible than the promise of a market stall huckster. For the truth of the matter, we look instead to the Palace of Kings in Antiva City. A grand statue of a woman in Ravani royal garb towers over the entrance, her watchful eyes keeping sight of everything happening within those walls. Asha Subira Bahadur Campana, the Queen Mother of Thetis. Interesting. Queen Mother of Thetis. That's an interesting way to... Like, I haven't read this one in so long. When the matriarchs of Ravane arranged the marriage of Princess Asha of Aslay to King Alonso Campana of Antiva, it went unnoticed and unremarked by their contemporaries. The eyes of Thetis were on the War of Orlais in Navarra. The marriage of a minor princess of Ravane to an almost powerless king was beneath their consideration. Yet this wedding was, in retrospect, perhaps the most important event in Thetis' history since the blackening of the Golden City. Queen Asha was a skilled tactician. Seeing the military ambitions of the Tevinter, Navarra, and Orlais, she concocted a plan. Antiva was too prosperous to escape its neighbors' avarice, yet had no meaning of raising an army capable of fending off both Tevinter and Orlais without impoverishing the kingdom. If she was to safeguard her people, it must be through measures stronger than steel. The queen spent decades making alliances in the ancient Ravani way, marriage. She wed her many children and grandchildren strategically into noble houses across the continent. Within 30 years, Antiva was so well connected that any hostile action against it would force half of the nations of Thedas into war. The blood of Queen Asha runs in the veins of the Empress of Orlais, the Prince of Starkhaven. So, wait, Sebastian is part of that? Ah, that's interesting. The King of Navarra and 7 of the Dukes of the Anderfell. So I wonder if this technically also includes Cassandra. Even some of the Magisters of Devinter Imperium have ties to the Antivan royal family. Asha's web of blood ties forces most of the continent to remain at peace with Antiva or risk terrible consequences at family dinners. From in pursuit of knowledge, travels of a chantry scholar. Brother Genevieve wrote this. You can tell the style of writing that is our dear good brother Genevieve. So when they said that she was the queen mother of Thedas, like they really and truly meant she was the queen mother of Thedas because like her offspring literally are everywhere. That's really interesting. So like that's why too you can make the case why we never hear hide nor hair of Antiva or anybody touching Antiva. Like yeah, sometimes things kind of happen, but the crows can go about do whatever they want. Hi.
You bear the mark of the sky. You honor us.
I didn't talk to your family. I will do that though. Your mama needs you. I gotta go talk to your family to go, so then that way you can go heal your mama and she won't get sick. I gotta do that. We have to do that, y'all. Don't let me forget. But yeah, that's actually really cool that that's like the whole reason why Antiva just exists. Like the crows are pretty much allowed to do what they want. We don't necessarily argue with them. Oh, another mosaic. Here you go, Solus.
The wards are working.
Yes, they are.
It should be harder for tears to form here.
You think so? Do we really think there's something? Is this all the way is this for the bottle? It's like all the way across. It's like you can see it where it is from here, but that's really, I forgot how, that was. There is, all right, listen. Listen to me when I tell you this. There is, let me get my mouse out. There's like that loot, and I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It is there. I know it's there. I have done my due diligence back in the day getting that loot, and when I tell you that one day I spent a good long while trying to get it because I kept falling off the ledge, I mean I was up a considerable amount of time. Yes, probably just skill issue on my part. I fully admit that. But ever since then, I did it once and I vowed to myself, Plex, you get that loot once and I'm never gonna make you do it again. So I did it once. I never have to do it again. So that's why I'm skipping it.
Keep your faith. This is a sign that we
That's
are
my
on
story.
course.
Lord Bernard.
Excuse me.
Bernard?
While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Velena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found her body. I am so sorry.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
The amount that he must have loved her is just, it's so sad. Join the Inquisition! What am I supposed to do now? Join the Inquisition!
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
She's so pretty. I am so happy with the way Genevieve turned out. Okay. So, that happened. So now, we shall take our miniature spinning wheel, jump here, and then here. Oh, right, you.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you.
Don't worry about
How
it.
may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
If you watched Riley's Let's Play, right here, you're probably already saying to yourself, not the Herald. You are my people. Spread the word of the Inquisition. Help the refugees.
Have your people help the refugees?
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here. The rest will go forth to do your will.
Excellent.
When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. But I gotta get as many Cassandra points as I possibly can right now because she is gonna hate what we do when we pick up the mages.
Peace to you.
Everybody's gonna hate it. Nobody's gonna be happy. Nobody. So there's that. There is that 100%. There's this, right? Alendra, I don't know how this, but the last strength of my shaking hands, what else could I do but write you? Whether it be the magic of this cursed breach or the Maker punishing me for abandoning my vows, the end is coming. The terrors are with me more often than not. I came up here to try to find some peace with these believers, but the platitudes, they marry their cold comfort. If my mind falls to demons or my own darkness, I fear that even a weakened Templar will cause too much harm. I took a draught of bitter herbs. It'll be over soon. I wish my weakness had not stopped me from meeting you. With your phylactery, I knew just where you were, but the madness of your side and mine was too great a gap. Maker save you. Stay safe. You need no circle if you carry it with you. Love, Matron. So, yeah. And then the history, but Templar loved a mage, was coming with her phylactery to set her free. I do like what he said though, like, you don't need a circle if you keep it with you. Like, if you just keep the principles of basically, you know, knowing how to control your magic and not getting possessed. You don't need the circle. Because you carry it with you. That poor guy. I wonder, I assume that was the lyrium withdrawal. And like, that's what it does.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Oh no, can't, Varric. I need to rest my legs. Are you kidding me? I mean, I personally don't. I'm comfy, but Genevieve might. Now, the last of them should be... It's up there. Like, I know where it is. I think I gotta go this way. Let's see. Also, there's the recruit Whittle. Yes, recruit Whittle. I gotta get his stuff.
More
Now.
supplies for recruit Whittle.
If I... No. Oh, no, I didn't mean to turn on the console. It's... What is that? Requisition officer. Yeah, no, we're good there. So there... Isn't it like... Do I take this? Alright, you know what? YOLO. I trained in Skyrim. Never mind, I didn't. Isn't it like up there? Do I have to go around this way? Hold on. We'll find it. It's been so long since I, like, actually tried to do this. But I know it's here. Am I completely off base there? Astrarium. I think I did that one. Does it take them off your map after you do them? No. Okay. So I am right. It puts it on your map once you find it. Maybe it's back here and then up. Maybe. Let's do that. Oh, is that what it is? I feel like it was here and then up. Like up a side of a... Like, why did I think it was up there? I don't know. Let's keep moving. And we'll see. We'll see. Oh no, they've already moved on. I don't get their gossip now. That's so sad. I love listening to their gossip. Wait, no, never mind. I was completely wrong. I bet it is up a hill, but it's not up the hill that I was thinking. Okay, so we'll find it later. We haven't missed it. Good. I love this little, like, area. I don't know why, but, like, the first time I played, this was, like, the coolest little, like, nook for loot. I was very, very, like, I don't know why, like, impressed with, like, all, like, the teeny tiny spots where you could, like, find just, like, the randomest piece of loot that doesn't matter, but I was like, ooh, it's loot. I enjoy collecting, like, everything.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
I have. I rescued her, don't worry.
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time.
Anytime.
Dangerous out here for everyone.
It is.
I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
We're trying. Our very, very, very best. Don't worry. So now that we've done this loop, oh man, doesn't it feel nice to check off this whole loop off your list? It's satisfying, right? Say what you will about the Hinterlands. It's extremely satisfying. Where is that other astrarium? I think I know now. I think I know where I need to go, but we'll probably do it later. So, I want to return it to you.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
Is this your husband's ring?
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it.
Yeah.
Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now. As will mine.
I'm sorry about his passing. Poor woman. Okay, so if I remember correctly, is that we're gonna go. We can go return the ram meat. Yes. Then we did this whole back loop up top is done, except for like that one quest that we can pick up that we will, but we'll probably turn it in later or like go talk to the guy and stuff like that later. We can't. Wait, what? No, those are the hidden treasure maps. No, I always take it and then I never find the hidden treasure because I forget about it. And then it just sits in my quest log and it bothers me. So I'm going to try my hardest to not accidentally pick up a treasure map. But we've done the whole back loop. We did like the Dennett area, like everything that we can do in the Dennett area up to this point. And then we cleared like the Witchwoods and everything like that. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think part one of the what would you call this? The Hinterlands Exploration Express kind of area is done. That's weird. That's weird to think about. That's very weird to think about. What a thorough job we've already done. Like so much stuff done. So many fade rifts closed. So we'll go back. This will be the perfect time to...
Of course.
What is it? We're going to turn in the ram meat first and foremost. After we do that, we'll go back. We'll get the intro cuts, or not the intro cutscene, but like the next cutscene to go talk to Orlais. Or not Orlais, but the Chantry. We'll talk to the Chantry. We'll see what they have to say. And it's so funny seeing some people walk around with Genevieve's hair.
I suppose you're right.
Hi.
Mages, Templars, bandits,
Yeah.
demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here you go.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies, give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition, but no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Maybe you were. Maybe you were wrong about the Inquisition. Did we... Hold on. Hilde... No. Yeah, okay. We still gotta do that. Oh, no. This one is so sad. We can go do that now, too. Confront Tanner. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Holding that trouble with wolves. Oh, did we not? No, because I was gonna wait. Oh, okay. So we can go... Wow, did we already get all the caches, too? Whoa. Fantastic. We can go return that phylactery. If it's where I think it is. It's like right through here. Hey, Whittle, can I give you something?
What did I tell you?
Maker's
you.
breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. When is it gonna snow, though? But you know what? Better to be safe than sorry. Early gear? I am full up. I have no more... We have no more space. Whoops. Definitely gonna have to go sell some stuff. Okay. We don't need any of that stuff anyways, but we'll come back and get it at a different point. But if I remember, she's like... Right? Like, isn't there back here a cave? And that's... No! No. No, no, no. Hold on. We're doing this purely off of my memory, which is a terrible idea. We're gonna do... I know where this is. Oh man, I forgot about this quest. Her like little area is actually really cool too, right? Am I on the... Yeah, and then it like zooms in when we get there. If I have this right. Why did I think she was on the Witchwood side? I don't know. She's right here. This. It's so easy to miss too. Hey.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
You're not with the rebels?
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
I have, something to give you.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah. I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war. And the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Will you tell me of you and Matrin?
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, and lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
Are you alone out here?
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
So it's not that, like, she's a danger to anyone with her abilities. It's just that she doesn't want to cause any fighting, which is so sad. Can you join the Inquisition instead?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
I have nobody to help.
Farewell.
Thank you again. It is better to know.
I wonder if I can try again with Vivienne.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now.
What?
Shouldn't we meet with them?
Yes. Actually, we are packing it up to go. You are very correct. We have done that.
Oh.
But first,
I see.
before we go, I gotta do one thing, Solus. Because I think... Am I walking into... No. Yes, but no. You are... Where is he?
Of course.
There you are.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Okay. So now we'll do that after we, like, when we come back and do round 2 of the Hinterlands. Oh, I never use these. So we've got threat that remains. Oh, by the time we talk to Corporal Vale, it'll be all done. We actually do need to talk to him when we come back, though. But first, let's do this. Go to the war room. So, we're in a really good spot right now. Basically, all the good stuff got done. We'll go to that cutscene, and then the other cutscene. We'll go and we'll talk to the Chantry. We'll pick up Vivienne. We'll pick up Sarah. Then we'll pick up Blackwall. And then after that, I know we'll get the quest to pick up Bull. But before we do that, we'll kind of finish up the Hinterlands. Then we'll go pick up Bull and do everything in the Storm Coast. Then we'll go to the Falomire and do everything in the Falomire. And then after we do that, then and only then, may we proceed to Skyhold. I hope you're all ready. I'm very excited. Have I been in here? I think we went in here. Yes. Oh, you're right. If you just keep listening, like that's like an ongoing conversation. They did that in ME3 too, and I always really, really, really liked that. That like ongoing, like you kind of keep butting in, so it's kind of rude, or not butting in, but like listening in. So it's a little rude, but still, I enjoy it because I'm me. Also, hello.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
I think the most interesting thing that I don't know if it ever actually gets talked about. I don't actually think I've ever seen a scene that resolves this, but like mages and Templars are blaming themselves so much right now for the Divine's death. And then when you find out it was neither of you, like it's one of those questions like what happens to all that anger and hostility when you realize that it was neither one of you? Like where do you put that? How do you reconcile after?
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
The proper authority failed, though. What are you going to do about that?
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry?
Yes.
And exalt a murderer?
Yep.
What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Yeah, and you just keep holding on to this. Cullen, why is he here?
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Val Royeaux, that's where we're going. Who killed the Divine, though? Isn't that the really important question?
The Mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
Thank you.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Right. And so you're what? Use Genevieve as a scapegoat because that's easy? So Genevieve has to have done it because she's the only one that survived that area. Yay! Murderer found. Everything go back to normal. That's literally what would happen. Good luck, Cullen. I'll see you after my trip.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
If anybody can keep them from crumbling, it would be you. As it stands, though, best of luck to you.